daw.
Salutations, footballeros. Well, Serie season have become much like the Serie of old. Well, not really, but we're getting there. Well, you're maybe probably thinking, "Hey, Chris, you know that the Serie season is just too early. You think AC Milan were going to lose this time? Hmm?" Yeah, I know, but you're maybe right about the season is a bit too early, but all I know that AC Milan are going to do just fine, so please hush yourselves. I'm not going to jinx that Milan will lose the next matchup, but calm yourselves. Milan will be do fine. Trust me. But we're not gonna do the Milan versus Roma. We're gonna do some three match reviews from Juventus against Hellas, Milan, Roma, and Genoa against Inter. So let's start off with Juventus against Hellas. The first half has been a bit challenging and difficult for Juventus to some to make up one of the first half battles. The first half got some booking in from the Hellas lineup, which is Vieira, the guy named Vieira, which is not Patrick Vieira though. I hope he is. Well, in the first half, it's been pretty stale. There were some missed shots opportunities. There were some crossbars or some shots that have been missed. So many opportunities. There were some goals that were this close, but denied in the first half. So it was pretty stale. It was nothing to be special. But in the 60th minute, Andrea Favalli scored a goal with the assist of Mattia Zaccagni, and Hellas have given much advantage against Juventus, so it's 1-0 to Hellas. But in the second half, there've been some three bookings for Juventus and some four from there have been four substitutions from Hellas. There were three bookings for three subs from Juventus. But in the 77th minute, Dejan Kulusevski had made a goal with the assist of Alvaro Morata. Kulusevski is doing absolutely, even though Morata didn't score this much, so he takes the assist. So fair play to Morata again, giving Kulusevski the goal that he desires. But Kulusevski got a yellow card in the end, which is pretty bad to say the least. But at least Juventus are doing at least decent. For Pirlo's tactics, I think it's all balanced against Hellas, so the draw is pretty how would I put this? More like it's pretty good, a pretty basic result. There's nothing to be challenged up. I think Juventus were kind of bit of a stale on both halves. I know there were some missed opportunities and some goals that were this close to dagger off a win, but it didn't. Juventus only got themselves a draw against Hellas, so 1-1. Well, another board draw, but this doesn't bore me. I even thought Milan will lose against Roma. No, they quickly survive on the death. 3-3 was the scoreline. Ibrahimovic got an assist from Rafael Leao to have a goal. And on the 9th minute, Eden Dzeko as well get the goal with the assist of Lorenzo Pellegrini. It was all goals from the main strikers from both Milan and Roma. So it's 1-1 on the first half, but in the second half there were also some two substitutions for Milan, three bookings for me, three bookings as well. But a bit of an opposite for Roma. They only got two books and three subs as well. Salamaker, on the other hand, got the goal as well with the same assist as Leao, which is the same, which is Rafael Leao have become an assist king for Milan, which is amazing. A pretty amazing stats for Rafael Leao. He is very talented. He really is a knack for eye and assist, but too bad that he didn't even score the goals on the other end. Well, Salamaker have been nailing for most parts. On the 71st minute, Veretut scored a penalty on the 71st minute, which got Roma the penalty, and Milan fouled, which does explain the booking on the second half as well. But on the 79th minute, Ibrahimovic retaliated again with a penalty as well. The same penalty, but he done it brilliantly. So it's a 2-2 for. So it's a 2-2 for Milan. And in the 84th minute, Marash Kumbula also scored a goal from a very amazing goal in the 84th minute. So it's a so three clubs are equal in three goals. I think the match was pretty good. There's nothing to fight for, and the only thing that I can only see from Pioli's advantage against Fonseca's Roma is he did play well for all teams. Well, even though without Gigi Donnarumma, the goalkeeper of Milan, who got tested positive for COVID-19, but Tartasano, who fills in Donnarumma's gloves, he honestly made some goals conceded in all challenges. So I think Milan are still doing okay, unless Napoli will trail Milan very soon. I hope it doesn't. I hope it doesn't happen this time around. So Milan are safe. They're still first place, and I know the league is still early. So let's give Milan a chance, a little bit of winning. So please, even though I'm wearing an Inter shirt. And speaking the one I'm wearing right now, Inter Milan have beaten Genoa on 2 goals with pretty much the same thing both Juventus and Milan. The first has been physical and challenging and difficult for at the very least expected. But in the second half, there are at least more goals and more action, especially Lautaro Martinez got booked. On the 64th minute, Romelu Lukaku just scored a goal and then made an assist from Barella. So it's 1-0 for Inter. And then in the 79th minute, Danilo Ambrosio scored the 79th assist from Ronocha. Both Genoa and Inter have the same stats of booking and subs, which is 1 booking and 5 subs. So I can only imagine. What do I think about this matchup from both sides? I think it's pretty much the same theory from the first half. There's nothing special about them. But the second half, there were some goals. There were some fight from both big three of Italy. I can only expect some next matches from both Juve, Milan, Roma, and Inter for the next couple of days. Especially Milan and Juventus and Inter and even Roma are having their Champions League and Europa League matchup very soon. I'll be look forward to the Juventus versus Barcelona, and I can only hope that Barcelona will win this time. I hope they don't lose again. But anyway, enough of that one. So what do you think about the Serie A matchup? Do you think Milan are still going to survive and remain on top? Do you think Juventus will come back fighting once again, or will Inter get their opportunity to get their hands from their city rivals, or will Napoli will Napoli going to snatch everything from Milan from all of it? So let me know in the comments down below. So I'm sorry if this one is too quick and I didn't bring my tablet with me, so this is getting a little bit. I'm sorry I didn't bring my tablet with me, so bear with me on that one. So give a like on this video, subscribe to my channel, get notified for everything football related, and comment down below what do you think about the matchup in Serie. So I'm gonna see you soon for the Champions League match review very soon. So up until then, bye.